Hey everyone, it's me, Infinite Designer. Today we are going to recreate a documentary-style animation of Iman Gadzhi in Alight Motion. This animation is inspired from this video of Iman Gadzhi. So first, let's see the preview. First, make element project. Now set the background to black. Now first add your image. Now add a rectangle and make it bigger like this. Now add a Gaussian blur effect on this rectangle. Now place it below the image. Now select the image layer and create a clipping mask. Now increase the size of image like this. Now select both the layers and make a group. Set its Z value to 0. Now add your text. Place it properly in right or left side like this. Now set the Z value to -1000. Now decrease the size and again place it properly. Now for the line element, add a circle first and make it smaller like this. Now add a square shape and make it like this. Place it beside the circle like this. Now select both of them and make a group. Now set its Z value to -1000. Now decrease its size and place it like this. Now add a linear repeat effect. Now first increase the count value. Now increase the X value and make a line like this. Now add a noisy grunge overlay onto this. You can use Texture Lab to get free textures. Set its Z value to -. Now set its blending mode to screen and adjust the opacity. Now add a null layer to animate this. Pair all the layers with null. Now go to Z value of null and add keyframes at starting and ending frame of the video. Now drag the null forward like this at last keyframe. Now add another null layer. Now pair the first null with the second null layer. Now add keyframes at 0 and 1.15 seconds. Now drag the null down at first keyframe. Make this graph here. Now add a rectangle and bring it forward by decreasing the Z value like this. Now decrease its size. Now make a radial gradient. Set the outer color to black and set the middle color to transparent. Now go to last frame of video and adjust the gradient like this. Now add another rectangle and bring it forward to every layer. Set its color to black. Now add keyframes at 0 and 1 seconds in opacity. Decrease the opacity to 0 at second keyframe. Now our first image element is done. Now use different images and make more similar elements like this. Now come back and make a simple video project. Now set the background to black here also. Now add your first element. Now add a circle layer. Now add a Gaussian blur effect and make it blur. Now make it bigger until it covers the entire frame. Now add keyframes at 0 and 1 seconds. Now bring it down at first keyframe like this. Use this graph here. Now bring the element layer above the circle layer and create a clipping mask. Now here, my first element is ending at 8 seconds. So I will add my next element at 7 seconds. Now duplicate the circle layer and bring it above like this. Now place this duplicated circle layer at 7 seconds also. Now go to first keyframe if this circle and place this circle in right like this. So now the circle is coming from right. Now again bring the element layer above the circle layer and create a clipping mask. Now similarly add the next element 1 second before the second element ends. Again duplicate the circle and place it with the element. Here, place the circle at left side at first keyframe. Now bring the element above the circle and create a clipping mask. So now, similarly, add more elements as per your script. Now for little bit of color grading, add a rectangle like this. Now add a copy background effect. Now add an exposure and gamma effect. Here, increase the exposure like this. Add a saturation and vibrance effect and increase the vibrance. And we are done. The preview is looking very jerky and laggy, but it will be fixed after export. So just export the video. See, our video is now absolutely smooth. So that's it for today's tutorial. We have simply created an amazing and cinematic documentary style animation which is inspired by Iman Gadzhi. So now create this animation and use it in your documentary edits.